I think what really impressed us around OKO's approach for our particular project was the bespoke nature of how they went about it. I mean, every agency claims to kind of craft something quite bespoke and quite different, but it genuinely felt like with OKO, they actually took on board our challenge. They spent enough time to really think about what the nuances would be in our particular category, so in media. And they came back with a really well thought out and well reasoned approach that was a really good fit for the objectives and showed that they'd shown a really deep understanding of what those objectives were at a very senior level as well. And I think a lot of the times when we speak to other agencies, it can come across as quite surface level, but their approach was really detailed and showed that they'd understood the intricacies of the TV world, and they tailored their approach to that. At the end of the day, when it comes to it, the project has to deliver, and ultimately from an insight perspective, it has to lead to an output that you know is going to get action within the business. And I think one of the personal points of pride from myself on this particular project and having worked with the OKO team is I can quite justifiably point to this project and now look around the walls within Sky and on screen that are the screens that are being broadcast into customers' homes and see the impact of the work they've had. The project itself was run to very tight timelines, but at no point did I feel that OKO were not going to meet them. I think that is testament to the way they go about planning a project. They're meticulous in their detail, but also realistic. Their communication is excellent in terms of making sure that everyone knows what's required at certain points and what can be expected. And as a result, even though the timelines were tight, I always felt confident and relaxed that we would deliver against them, and the quality of the output has led to actionable results that ultimately consumers and customers can see on screen, and I think that speaks highest of all to the quality of the work that was delivered. I think one of the things that really stood out for me over the course of working with OKO over this particular project is they genuinely did feel like a partner from the start through to the finish. It was very comforting to know that on some occasions when I just needed to pick up the phone and have a really informal and quite frank chat with them, it felt like that was a very natural way to correspond with them and to have that chat. But at the same time, when I needed them to come in and be a really, really credible voice of the customer and really convey the strength and quality of the insights that they'd uncovered, I knew that they could do that with a senior audience. And I think being able to operate at both ends of that spectrum is a very, very powerful tool for them. And it's one that puts me at ease as an insight professional, because I know that when I need to be honest and upfront with them, I can be, and when I need them to deliver and relay the information and the insight in the best possible way, I can also trust them to do that. So from end to end, they do feel like a genuine partnership, and they were just fun to work with at the end of the day. I think the guys are great, the team is really, really open and honest, and there's just something in that where you feel like you and your research agency are a team heading into battle together. That's a really, really powerful and fun way to go about a big project.